Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. So, today we're going to be talking about Juneteenth. What Juneteenth is every June 19th, we have a very special U.S. day where we celebrate the abolition of slavery. So basically what happens on June 19th is there's a lot of parades, and it's kind of treated like a holiday where people like to go express what they feel, and it's basically like a very celebratory day. And the real actual significance starts off with Abraham Lincoln freeing the slaves. So if that sounds interesting, guys, let's go. Alright, so to start off, we have to go back all the way into the 1800s when slavery was being fought for, and in 1865, slavery was basically abolished, January 1st to be exact. So the new year starts and slavery was officially on paper abolished. So I don't want to get too much into that because we're not here for history class, right? So that's basically what happens. Abraham Lincoln signed the papers, January 1st, 1865, slavery is now officially abolished. So then what happens is, for another 2 years, slavery hasn't completely been, done yet. So when the papers were signed, it's not like, okay, now the papers are signed and all slaves have not been freed. It kind of had to take effect over time, and it took about 2 years, to be frank, to actually get rid of all slaves and make everybody, free men and women. So the actual exact date, and Texas was the very last state to do it, to actually free slaves, and the exact date was June 19th of 1860 or 1867, is when officially all people were equal, and you could no longer own or sell slaves, and that's the exact day when people were free. That is why we celebrate it now as June 19th, being Juneteenth as the day of freedom. Now, let's get into the controversial side. So, bringing it back to 2020, we have, of course, President Trump and his re-election rallies. There is a re-election rally that it's a campaign that he's holding on June 19th, or he was about to hold on June 19th, and he moved it to June 20th. And the reason is because he faced a lot of backlash for it, because June 19th is supposed to be the day when we celebrate slavery and how slaves were freed. But, of course, President Trump having a rally on that day, people thought that he was kind of taking attention away from Juneteenth and pushing attention towards himself. So, of course, people from the left did not like that, and they decided to stand up for their rights and fight to move the date. So, it's moved to the next day. So, June 20th will be the TULSA rally for President Trump's campaign. And, of course, June 19th will be celebrated this year too. And even though we are in a lockdown with quarantine, and although there's not the clearest path to choose because of the whole BLM movement that's going on, guys, I really encourage you guys to go celebrate June 19th and celebrate Juneteenth. It is a day when slaves were freed. Remember, guys, all lives are equal, and all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. Remember these two things, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Subscribe.